All right, I need to stop that right there, guys. Like, I'm gonna unmute these guys real quick. That was whoa. Fuck me, what did I do, Brody? Where is the podcast scene? There it is. It's been a while from the screen. It's kind of ugly at the moment. It's kind of fucked, but it's what is that?
Hey man, at least the podcast actually exists.
But it exists now.
It was looking bad for a while.
Man,
damn, it does look pretty. It's getting there.
Yeah. I think it's because I didn't.
It's okay.
I didn't cut out like the windows for the cameras and and I kind of winged the picture. But you know, it's just we'll figure it out.
The side thing isn't all of our wonderful events like
Okay. So I told K Sexy we should take those off, but should we add those back on like the IOG and the SCFGC things?
I'm sure you could figure something else to put
like
there.
Like the Dusty Fridays and the shit.
The Temecula Pachanga tournament and all those other fun events that are going on.
Okay. So so that was the soundtrack from Fight of Gods. I have never heard anything from that, and that was a pretty intense soundtrack, man. Yeah, is that the real soundtrack?
Yeah, that's really what good. The boss really is.
Okay, all right. Anyway, guys, thank you for being here.
Leave just there.
Yeah. We moved to 10, but it was kind of scary because Will or Vince weren't answering me.
Totally weren't sleeping.
Totally weren't sleeping. I was playing Street Fighter. We got the one good game in. But today, we pretty much moved it to a later time because, like all videos and shit, you could just upload them on YouTube and highlight them. And for all you night owls out there that do join us and religiously, thank you for being here. Today should be sweet and simple. We are actually doing. Is that Gamma? That's Gamma.
Oh shit, it's Gamma.
Oh, there he is.
Today, you know what? Gamma is part of the stories that we will tell today too. So, by the way, what happened this past weekend was SoCal Regionals 2017, and man, oh man, was that a fun event. So usually how these work out, well, Will's never mind. We'll set that for later, dude. So usually how these events or these podcasts happen is, man, it's actually been quite a while since we had a recap. Man, we missed out on Evo. I think we missed out on a lot of big events that we could have had, even small events that we could have had these recaps about. But I mean, we didn't have the podcast for a long time. But we finally have the podcast back and up and running, and we were all at SCR for pretty much all day. Some of us sacrificed shit to get there, but we got there, and man, oh man, do we have stories to tell. So pretty much how I like to do this is we go, I talk to Vince and Will, and then I end off in the end. We pretty much tell our whole experience, and in the end I say, what can we done better, what was your favorite part, what was your favorite match, just like random shit. And pretty much the call outs and the hot or nots or the thought or nots are usually SCR additions. So it can go from the girl that Chris Nguyen was eyeballing, and it can go for Steelos's girlfriend, all that shit.
Well.
But yeah, so it's a coin flip. I always pick on Will first, so let's pick on Vince first. Vince, can you please?
You.
You know what? Actually, so Vince is an interesting person too. Is because the whole time he was the one kind of talking shit about SCR. I know we kind of all were, except for Will.
True.
But Will,
it's always on my shoulders.
So
talking always falls on my shoulders.
So
first,
Vince,
I talk the most.
Yeah. So please take us away from your SCR, or take us to your SCR 2017 experience.
All right. Let's see. What was the first day we got there? That was.
We got there Friday
night. Damn. Let's see. What happened first when we got there? Besides checking into the hotel, and we didn't get stuck in the elevator. First of all, that was pretty cool. The elevators worked. It was in the same exact place as the anime tournament was at last time, so that was already pretty funny. Just thinking about that shit already brought back good memories. So it was already better than that. There was more space than Esports Arena, which was pretty awesome. I like that. The first day did we go up there the first day?
Yeah.
No, the matches were already over the first day.
We kind of did, just to take a look around and fuck around.
We went to the venue where it was at, but all the shit was already done at that point. It was like 11:30 or something, so that shit was already closed up. But it didn't matter. We walked around, we clowned on some people, we talked to the homie Danka Diaz and those other idiots. They were gonna go get food.
Yes.
Whatever. So the first day was pretty much us just fucking around, watching shitty movies and talking a bunch of shit.
Grand Theft Auto runs.
Yeah, the GTA run happened. If you weren't there for that, sorry there was no stream. But Cody found some unique jumps, and none of them were the ones that he needed, so that was pretty cool. So we fucked around and listened to the excellent soundtrack, did all that shit. So that was pretty cool. First day was awesome, even though nothing happened. The first actual day comes up, and most of us, myself included, didn't pay for the venue fee, which was another cool thing that I liked. And I got a free badge, so that was cool. All the pools and all that shit was basically started then. I don't know who had stuff Friday, but it seemed like not a lot of people did, because just about everybody I talked to had shit on Saturday.
I think a couple of Tekken players had the Friday.
Maybe it was Tekken or something. But as far as everybody from San Diego, I can't think of a single person that played on Friday.
No.
Maybe I'm wrong.
Jed played Friday.
Jed. That's right. Jed made it out and qualified for top 32. Was that what it was?
I think so.
Or was it top 64?
It might have been top 64.
Whatever the fuck it was, he qualified out of his pools, so that was pretty cool. And I have no idea what happened to the rest of his matches because there was too much shit going on there. Because that was another thing. Like, the venue last time was pretty bad. It was esports arena. It was cramped. There was no space for anything. I couldn't tell where anything was. It was pretty much just like a disorganized mess with anime just being fucked somewhere and nobody could even find out where. But this year, everything was like, oh shit, my camera blew up. Whatever.
It's alright.
I think the podcast is over, dude.
You can keep talking, I guess.
Am I still live? Hello? Is this thing on?
What's wrong with my head?
What's wrong with my head? Hello?
Oh, there you go.
This podcast is sick, dude. Am I back? Hello?
You were back. Well, what's wrong, man? You know what?
Yeah, it's like, you want to dance?
That's not your real head, man. It's like...
Yes, it is, dude. I don't even think we need to do the podcast.
Okay, there you go. It's fake. Don't Vince, man, you do that on purpose now too.
Oh no, it's really funny. I know, but it's not me on purpose this time. I'm surprised.
All right, Vince, just keep talking, man.
Hello? Oh, where was I? There's a lot of space. It wasn't shitty, The first thing is there was like a booth for a bunch of like ball tops and buttons and shit, and I saw the homie G Tech in there. We talked some shit about stuff. That was pretty cool. Yeah, this is like really like my fuck right now.
Frank and Will, dude.
Yeah. EMP will say, dude. Hey, I hope you just never fix this, dude. Oh man, dude.
Can you just move me?
No, we can't, dude. You need to be. Whew, man. I don't know if I can recap, dude. I think SCR is over right now, dude.
Oh man. Okay, Phil. Thanks for the subscription, man. But you didn't get the cool.
Cool, man.
But we don't get the cool fucking. We'll replay it for you. But yeah, please continue. Okay, it's fixed.
Is it fixed?
Yeah.
Oh, dude. All right.
Oh shit.
Whew, man.
That was like 10. That was like 10 minutes.
All right. So, anyways, it's the first day. A bunch of bullshit's going on. Did I die?
Oh, come on. Alright.
Am I back? Hello?
Yeah, you're back. You're back. Is this gonna be the whole podcast, dude?
I hope not. Hopefully it actually works now. But this is pretty funny. Man, where the hell am I, dude? First day, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're just walking around. There's actually space in the venue. It's not shitty. There's plenty of casual setups, which is another thing that like I couldn't believe. That was like the main things that I wanted to improve from last time were I wanted there to be space. I wanted there to be casuals. I wanted to like not feel cramped, and I wanted to know what the fuck was happening. I wanted there to be actually something to do, which basically every single point on that list already got satisfied the first day. There was plenty of space. There's people playing casuals. There's a ton of shit all over the place. Everybody knew where stuff was, thankfully. The only real problem was like the dumbass esports music that they were playing.
Yeah, that was kind of ridiculous.
But in the grand scheme of things, is that really such a big problem?
No, it isn't, because that's like
that was totally manageable.
Yeah, that's what the like kind of like the esport like those events evolved into, like esports was. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's kind of something you do. Sometimes you get lucky and you get a soundtrack you like, but mostly you don't. You get like two babies like fighting each other and.
Yeah, you get a bunch of shit like that.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's whatever. And there was plenty of seats for if you wanted to actually just watch the matches. They were all on the big projectors in the front. There was two of them that were showing like the main games, and the side games even had their own like projector and stream. So Pokken was up there. All the anime games were there the whole time. So you weren't really lost. You didn't know what the fuck was going on. So that was that. The matches all started. Everybody's trying to make it out of their pools. People are getting fucked up. People are playing like shit. People are yelling all over the place, which was cool because it didn't seem like it was last year where everything was like kind of businesslike and quiet and shit, which is really weird. Like this year was a lot louder. There was people yelling for during people's matches. There was all kinds of shit going on. People getting upset. People like throwing stuff around. It was cool. So first, oh shit, my cat's pissed off. Hold on, let me talk to it. First day happens. People make it out of pools. Richard makes it out. Haha. Will gets fucked up. I'll let you tell that part of the story though.
Okay, cool.
Everybody's like having a good time. We're all just watching the matches and shit. That was the first day. How far did Street Fighter get the first day?
The first day we were there?
Yeah, did it go to top 8? It did, right?
It did.
Yep. Yeah, so we're watching all the matches. We're watching the matches on stage. We're like sitting on the actual stage and like talking shit. Pretty much all this crazy shit's going on the whole time. It was pretty fucking good the second day also. Just like catching up with everybody. All the Wednesday night fights jerk-offs. Some of the Arizona guys were there. All that bullshit's happening. There's a lot of games. There's some weird Final Fantasy game that people are playing. We're creeping on people's girlfriends. You know, the usual shit we do every major. Oh god, look at this cat. So, I don't know. That whole Will thing, like, really, like, mind fucked my train of thought, dude. Like, I can't really remember. You might have to come back to me. But I know I can tell you, like, the matches that I thought were, like, really good that throughout the whole tournament. I thought the best match that happened besides Jesse and 801 Strider that nobody's gonna know about was probably John Ding and Rixta the first time. Was it? No, not Rixta. It was John Ding and Jimmy J. Yeah, Mr. Naps. Like that match was fucking crazy. Like it was like one of the most insane matches I've seen in Tekken in like a long time. And like a lot of people didn't expect Rixta to do that well. And if you ask him, he'll probably say the same shit because he always says SoCal Tekken is garbage. So it was really cool to see him like do so well, like make it out in winners and do all that shit. So that was pretty sick. Like basically all the tournaments had like a match like that where there was one like super good match. Then whether or not it was on stream, I'm not sure. So that match was on stream, but the problem that the match that wasn't on stream was Jesse versus 801 Strider. That's Dalsum versus Laura. That's like a pretty hard match for Dalsum.
For Laura. Oh.
Yeah. It's pretty hard, and Jesse was really worried about it. He's like, dude, all I gotta do is win this shit, and I'm in top 8, you know, blah, blah, blah. And it was supposed to be on stream, but since fucking Injustice was taking forever and holding all the shit up, like, they were like, oh, no, we gotta play that shit off stream. So that went off to the side, and that shit was super fucking crowded. Like, there was people all over the place. Like, the people couldn't see shit. If you were short, you were shit out of luck. There was people yelling all around it, and Jesse he fucked him up bad.
Fucked him up.
He fucked him up. That was like one of like...
Played.
Then they played. That was like one of the quickest matches I've ever seen. He fucked him up so bad. He hit the top 8. It was super sick. Manda made it to top 8. Kaba was just yelling for him the whole time because Kaba got fucked up too.
Oh yeah, by Jesse. Yeah.
Yeah. Basically all the matches that like there it is, dude. It's all fucked up again. All those matches were so sick, dude. I had such a good time at this tournament. Like I can't say enough about it. Like everything that they could have improved, they improved. Super Turbo was there. It was good seeing everybody. Rico was there. Pretty sure Sim beats Laura. Yeah, he does. After watching that match, that shit was a 10-0, man. It was like one of the easiest matches I've ever seen. So SCR was sick, dude. Had a good time. I'd recommend it to anybody. I didn't pay venue fee or anything else. I still got a badge. That shit was sick. I don't know. Oh, you're trying to fix Laura right now, dude?
All right, thanks, Vince. So before we get into the whole talking shit and hard or nots and just all the funny stuff that happened, Will, would you like to tell your experience about SCR? Because I know you were really excited. You know, last week's podcast. You know, get Cody, Vince, give it a second chance. Blah blah blah. And then as soon as you lose, this tournament sucks. Blah blah. Just tell us the journey of because out of all three of us, you're the only one that participated. So take it away.
Oh man. You know, first, okay, so I got fucked up, right? I got fucked up bad in tournament, Street Fighter 5. And I was like, honestly, the last thing I expected, not because like, I think I'm
because you're a diamond
good.
ranked player and you're the best.
Yeah, that. Besides, I'm a diamond ranked player, just so you guys know. Why is it? Okay. Can you fix this?
He's trying to.
Yeah, I fixed it. I'm not saying there's nothing there. It's fixed, dude.
This is the podcast, dude.
Why don't I just turn my my thing off?
No, I'm not.
No,
Oh!
no.
Isn't that better?
Oh, Vince is. No,
Vince is back.
Oh.
Oh no, he's not back.
Alright, well, just tell us your.
Can I? I don't know. This thing's really bothering me.
Hey, no, it's not, dude.
Why is it bothering you?
I look like a
Christmas.
I don't know, like an alien.
There, well, now Vince looks like an alien.
Yeah, now I look like an alien.
Alright. Are we okay?
Yes.
Oh damn. See, mine's not as funny as yours. Yours was really funny though.
Should I? Okay, we good?
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yes, man.
So. Alright, so I got fucked up. And. Okay, you know what? Let's start. That was day 2. Day 1, right? Let's start day 1, right?
Yeah, you were actually there the first day, so.
I was actually there the first day. Sorry, Dre. Anyways, so day 1, I rode up with Richard and Sean, Bert, and we get there pretty late. I think it was like 7 or 8 something by the time we get there, maybe even 9. And there's a bunch of people there. Like pools had already finished. People were playing casuals, and I sat down to play some guy, right? I don't know if I told you guys this, maybe. But I sat down to play some guy in casuals. I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna play, like, just for fun. And then he was playing Manat or something.
Manat.
No, he was a black guy.
Why does that matter, dude?
Because Daiminian's black, and they're both black.
Yeah, Daiminian. Your boy Daiminian.
He asked. Anyways, I fucked this guy up. P bad. Like, really bad. And I don't... Not that he was... Okay, he was... I don't want to say he was bad, but his Manat was bad. Like, really bad. And, I had, like, a 27 win streak. And the whole time I was hoping, like, someone else would, like, come and get next. Because I didn't want to be that guy, you know... I didn't want to be like that guy, Laura Kao Chun. You know, that one year that, like, beat me really bad and then got up and then went to play at another station. You know, that happened to me. And oh, it's happening again? No. Okay. Oh, you got me covered? All right. So I didn't want to be that guy. And so I just kept playing. And what is this?
What is what?
What's happening?
Vince is trying to move the key. He put Vince, put your camera on XSplit, dude.
How did that even happen? I didn't even do anything. Hey, how is this the thing? What is going on right now?
You know what? Just okay. I'm gonna put pictures on all of this. Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
Sure. Can you put my picture on? I like this picture actually.
I like this picture too.
I am XSplit.
Okay, so we'll continue.
Thanks, XSplit. Yeah. So I fucked this guy up pretty bad, and then later Sean got next, and I played him, and then by the time I was playing him, they had to like shut down all the casuals, so that sucked. But I was feeling pretty good, like going into the tournament on Saturday, because I was like, hell yeah, man, I beat this guy. I'm fucking blah blah blah. And we went out to eat with Sal, Dank, Mark, or Valiant for you guys, Sean and Richard, right? And we went to In-N-Out. And I don't know, it was just a bunch of shenanigans. We were like talking about this guy that they came across in ranked. His name was like he was this Balrog player. His name was Grab Your Ankles. And like like I don't know, this whole thing turned into like us, I don't know, saying something about grab your ankles to like everything. It was bad, but it was pretty funny at the same time. And then Chris Nagu was like macking on some hoe.
Yeah,
some lady, and like there's a whole side.
Was he really making out with this chick?
I don't know.
That's the Lord.
All I'm gonna say is we all met up. We all went to in and out. We met up with some other Wednesday Night Fights guys. Everybody was there. And then our group and their group went back to the hotel. And then Chris Nagu and that person, they went their own separate way by themselves. And I didn't see them the rest of the night. I'm just saying, I don't know. Chris Nagu, he's
doing it big, man.
He's doing it big.
Why was he so tired the second day, dude? Who knows?
Yeah.
Just saying.
Yeah, he was like on the second day he was like knocked out, right?
He was like bombed down, depleted the second day.
Yeah, there's
who knows what could have happened.
Video evidence. So that was pretty fun. We got in and out, then we played, then we went back to the hotel room, and those guys, I don't know, those guys were like being kind of weird, and I don't know, we just ended up leaving. I don't know, they only had one setup, and there was like 10 people in the room, so I was like, not for me. So we ended up just going back to your guys' room, where we went to sleep and played.
We watched Kingpin, the greatest movie of all time.
Oh, we watched Kingpin. Second time I've seen that, for the record. And it's kind of retarded because I wanted to play Sal because he kind of plays Guile. Like he plays every character, right? And like we don't have any good Guiles. We don't have good anything. So I knew Guile was like, well, we don't have any Guiles. And so I wanted to practice the Guile matchup because it's pretty hard. I don't have any really good experience with it. So I didn't really have a good game plan going into my first round. And I wanted to play Sal. And then that ended up not happening. And I was just like, whatever. And then so Saturday comes up. And I had to play Chris CCH, which, as I was telling you last week, he's like a pretty good Guile player from Seattle. And I didn't know.
I didn't know he was a kid.
No, he's a kid.
He's like a fucking kid, dude.
He's 15 years old. He's like Jed, right? Except
Jed's not 15.
Except good.
Except good, yeah. But like, yeah, he's a little kid, and like I knew all this, and I'm like, damn, blah blah blah, and I knew he was pretty good, but I didn't know he was gonna do like he did really good at this tournament. Like when it was all said and done, like spoiler alert, he fucked me up, bad. And people say it wasn't that bad, but I think about it, I was like, it was bad, cause like the first thing he did. Okay, the first thing I was thinking about doing before like the day even came up was like, I'm just gonna jump. First thing I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna jump in, because either he flash, yeah, that was the plan. Either he flash kicks, and I'm like, all right, whatever, or he throws a sonic boom. I get a free jump in, boom, I get all this momentum. So first thing I do, I jump in, boom, ate a flash kick. I was like, fuck, and then he fucking upside down kicks me. I'm trying to grab. Upside down kicks me, crouch jab, fucking flash kick. I'm like, fuck. And then I'm getting up again. I try to grab again. He upside down kicks me again. Fucking flash kick. Boom. I'm fucking dead. I got perfected in like 20 seconds. It was fucking bad. Yeah. And then like the next round, it was just like kind of sloppy. Like I baited out 2 EX flash kicks, and then I think I fucked up a combo, and I don't know. He ended up coming back, but I don't know. That kid's like it's fucking young kids. I don't know. They're like, he's really good. I think he's really good, right? But he plays like, I don't like the way he plays. Again, I don't know. It just works though. He just does. He's like he's just always doing something. Like I don't know. And
look at the game, man. Like of course you have to play like that.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Well, I mean I've been playing online a lot. And I know Birdie Guile isn't the greatest matchup ever, but I feel like with Guile, like he's a character where like you can't sleep on him because like that second you don't know where your health went, because I feel like the sonic booms in this game are like they're ridiculous. I think it's the most. I think it's the best projectile in the game. Because
it is. Like projectiles in games are bad. So
because Birdie has such a floaty jump where like you're trying to like if you neutral jump over it, he's already like dashing up.
Walking.
I'm sorry. Well, yeah, just go ahead.
Yeah, and then that's what I like. I played him. I played him a little bit more in casuals after that, and it was a lot better for me. But then I was like, I realized that like if Guile does a light sonic boom, in mid screen, it's a trap. Cause I literally can't do anything about it. If I'm blocking already, or if I try to jump, cause I either have to block it, or that's the only thing I can do. Like I can't if I try to jump, I eat a flash kick. It's guaranteed.
You're done, dude. Pretty much any anti-air he could do.
Yeah, he could literally do anything.
It's crazy. It's crazy, dude. It's
at the beginning of the game, I'm already losing. That's why I'm like, I gotta want to try jumping on him, cause that's the moment. Like it's an option, you know. Momentum. Blah, blah, blah.
Were you using Ken against him?
Yeah, I was gonna go Birdie.
You know what? In a weird way, I feel like Birdie is a good matchup. Only because in my head is when you're in, it's over because he can he doesn't have that many options to get out, right? So I feel like but the thing is you have to get him there. Because I just been playing a lot of the guys online, and I just feel like with Ken, it's the same with Ken, I guess, right? Once you're in, you can do all your cool things. So I guess it's anyone's game, but I just think Guile is a really crazy character in this game. Like I think
good cross-ups and command grabs, give him problems. So
yeah,
it's not like too far-fetched.
Yeah. But yeah, I was like, man, this matchup's really bad. This guy's kind of good. It was just bad news. He fucked me up, and I was like, okay. And so I wanted to play Velociraptor so he could write that article, top 5 reasons I didn't get top 8 at SCR. But yep, that didn't happen. And so then I'm like going into losers. I'm not really thinking about anything. I'm like, all right, I'm already thinking about the next guy I'm playing, which is like mistake number 1, right? So I played this next guy, and he played Cammy, and this guy didn't like fuck me up, but I just lost, and it was just like, fuck, dude, I don't know, that was it. He was playing Cammy. I wanted Ken, and he did some he was doing some gimmick ass, fake ass shit, and I didn't like it. So I just picked my scrub killer character, which is Birdie, and I was doing a lot better until he got V trigger, and then he just went crazy. And
we didn't see that match a lot too.
If you saw Amanda versus NL over Lauren, it was kind of like that where I'm trying to crouch, medium punch, anti-air, dive kick, and V trigger, and I'm just getting bodied because it's a weird interaction where Birdie just fucking loses. So to be fair, I didn't have that much matchup experience in that Birdie. Yeah, there's no Cammies.
I mean, there's just no birdies. The homie Gamma, dude. Whenever we are lucky enough to play him.
Yeah, Gamma, are you still in here?
Yeah, I hope so. I guess thanks.
So it was like a whole thing where you got V trigger. He made this huge comeback, and the last thing he ended up doing was a freaking low forward light spiral arrow, like point blank, and it hit and it stunned me and I died. I was like, sick dude, sick player. I was so mad. I was so mad because I was like, man, this is it's like the dumbest thing ever. I went through I was talking to Alexis because Alexis, he'll get this way too, but on a much larger scale because it's Alexis. I don't know. And I was like, man, this guy's an idiot. Cammy's a dumb character. It was a bad matchup. I was going through all the excuses in the book to try to make myself feel better, right, XSplit? And now I don't know. It was just bad. And then Alexis was like, well, if it was 3 out of 5, you would have won. I was like, yeah, you're right. And I was like, you're right, because
Christy.
And I felt like I thought that was true in both my matches. If I would have played Chris CCH in 3 out of 5, and that guy.
Don't be that guy, dude. Don't be that guy.
I'm just, hey.
Don't be that.
Think about it. Hey, in top 8, it was 3 out of 5, right? There's people that were down 2-0 and ended up coming back. Just saying, and winning. So that was me, but in pools.
They earned their right for that 3 out of 5.
Yeah, Will T, dude.
Hey man, I paid as much registration as anyone else. Just saying.
Yeah, me too, dude.
And so I don't know, it just really sucked going I wasn't looking at myself going 0-2.
Where's the 0-2 tournament at? You know what I'm saying?
Dude, that's what I was like. I was wondering. I was like, man, is there 0-2 tournament? Because if it was the 0-2 tournament, I would have won that for sure. Because come on, look at me, diamond player, multiple character specialist. 0-2. I think I would. I honestly think I would have done pretty well. And then another thing, And then I talked to Jesse about this because Jesse was in my pool on the other side, and I'm like, dude, we had the most stacked pool in NCR or SCR, right? Because it was me, Jesse, Velociraptor, he beat Chris CCH, by the way, and when they fought next round. Yeah, he beat Chris CCH.
So that's why Chris, he's the losers. Wow, huh? Interesting.
Yeah, think about it. Chris CCH, me, the guy I lost to, Dual Kevin, like this guy.
You had Richard in your pool?
Yeah. This other guy, his name was Unstoppable. Come on, with a name like that, can't really fuck with that. And so Jesse ended up making it out. He beat Velociraptor in winners finals, and then Chris CCH ended up beating Velociraptor in losers finals. And it was like their matches were like actually pretty sick, both the winners and losers matches, because I watched both of them, and it was like pretty crazy. Velociraptor's like, and I was like, but what's this picture?
There he is. Man. There's Ryan LV, dude.
Nice.
Why is that so funny, dude? Thank you, Phil.
Thank you. Yeah. Welcome to the unprotected hood. Anyways, but yeah, I don't know. That pool was it's pretty crazy. And so the rest of the time, I wasn't trying to like be too down, because it fucking happens, point, you know? It like, and I'm thinking about it like, man, this game's just too crazy. And 2 out of 3, it's fast. My character sucks, like all the realities, about what happened. But I think I ended up having a pretty good time. Like when it's all said and done, there was like a lot of good, cool stuff that happened. I pretty much just followed like Jesse's run to top 8 because he's like a good friend of ours. He was in my pool, the hardest pool. Richard, I don't know. He played like pretty shit. He lost to Lud in his pool, and he ended up making out in losers, right? And then in top 64, he loses to Chris or Nick Tanella, and it was just like, yeah, again, and it's like, and that kind of helped me not feel as bad because, obviously Richard's like a lot better player than me, and the way he lost was just like honestly, he just, I don't know, he every wake up he just chose the wrong option, honestly, because in like a lot of the rounds he lost, like he was always either, I don't know what he was doing. I think he was like trying to jump or backdash or something, but whatever he was doing, it was the wrong option, because he would get knocked down, and then Nick Tanella just had like medium punch, medium kick, like combo, like blah blah blah, fucked him up. And then at the end, he tried to take a throw, and then Nick Tanella's neutral jumping fucking punished, and then it killed him. And so,
what character was he playing this time?
Nikali.
Yeah, it's all about Nikali.
Yeah.
Was it playing his sick Ed again?
His Ed's not. Well, Ed in general is just kind of trash. So
yeah,
what are you gonna do? And yeah, Richard just got fucked up, and then I think a lot of us were like, damn, that sucks, because I don't know. I mean, I had him in my top 8, just saying. So
yeah, we all did.
I was kind of bummed about that.
Yeah, our top 8s were pretty shit off the wall, man.
Pretty
do you still
inaccurate.
Have those?
No, you won, by the way. But yeah,
I know I won. But do you have? I was wondering if you had like our other picks.
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
We'll go over that later. I do have them.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So, yeah, I don't know. The rest of the tournament, I was just watching Jesse's run, trying to see his matches. I think I played casuals. I played some NorCal guys. I played this Akuma, Tiger Sean. I played Ultimo Dragon and fucking Lamer Boy. 2 Rashids, which is like super 8s for me, because that matchup is just like, it's like 7-3. I don't care what you say. I don't know. It's like, man, like a lot of times in this game, you can just kind of like, you can kind of just like do whatever you want in every matchup. But against Rashid, for me, you really can't, because he just controls the match, like he just controls the screen so well and can do so many things that I'm playing almost reactionary to whatever he does. So it's like I'm not even playing the game, honestly. I'm playing Rashid Fighter 5. So, but I mean, that was a lot to learn about just playing those guys, I guess. I don't know. It's fucking Rashid's crazy. So I played casuals, I fucking hung out, talk shit. Yeah, and then Jesse made top 8. He had, I think, like, actually the Strider match is on somebody that like people were like live
one of those
streaming
guys
it.
recorded it. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's somewhere because I remember they were like showing it to us when we like went to get drinks or something. So it's somewhere if you guys like really want to see it. But he fucked up Strider like pee bad, like pee quick. Like I don't know, it's crazy.
It was crazy. It shouldn't have even been like that, but it was.
Yeah, but I mean,
he also beat that kid that sent you to losers too.
Yeah, he beat.
That was the match before Strider.
Yeah. So like Jesse had a pretty good run, but then Chris CCH had a pretty like good run too. Like he like beat our whole crew. He beat Valiant, and then he beat Sal, then he beat Stupendous, then he beat K-Brad, and then he ended up losing to Jesse. Yeah, he beat like a lot of good players.
That's crazy.
Yeah, 15-year-old kid, and I'm like, so then I was like, all right, I don't feel that bad. I lost to this guy. You know, this guy's pretty godlike, right? And I talked to him. I don't know. It's just that kid's like so young, and like, it was like his first out-of-state major. Like he was just hoping to get out of pools. Like when he woke up that day, and I don't know, he almost got top 8. So that's
Where is he from?
He's from Seattle.
Okay.
Yeah, Seattle, I think. Yeah. So and then Jesse like beat every guile at that tournament.
Yeah, he fucked them all up.
He beat the Japanese guy, right? Sawasama. Then he beat Kaba. Yeah. Then he beat Chris CCH. So like,
yep.
So I'm gonna start playing, Dawson now to counter Guile. And then he beat Strider. So yeah, Jesse had a really sick, nasty run.
Yeah, he had to win a lot of like really hard matches to get to top 8, but he did. So that was pretty cool.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I don't know. Like the matches I thought were cool. It was like obviously the John Ding and Mr. Is he Mr. Knapp still, or is it Jimmy J Tran? Like, is there some?
Well, he has
like 5 names, dude. Like you can't go wrong.
Okay, I like. It's always Mr. Knapp's for me. So, but yeah, Mr. Knapp. That was like that was a pretty sick match. Even though I still don't know shit about Tekken and blah blah blah, but it was exciting to watch, I guess. I think I was doing something during the actual match when it was happening, but I heard people going crazy. But I ended up watching it back, like the archives. I checked the tapes, and I've seen it a couple times now, and it was like pretty sick.
Yeah, that match was really crazy. It was so close.
Mhm. And so like that was one of my favorite matches. And like for Sunday we just pretty much I woke up pretty early because I wanted to watch Toki play Guilty Gear, and I don't know, pretty much see everything. Like I don't think I played any casuals on Sunday. I was just like watching the top 8s and fucking jerking off. No, beating or eating. Yeah. And I don't know, like I was really surprised by Marvel Infinite, mainly because I don't know, I haven't seen much of the game. I haven't.
Yeah, this is the real first major for it.
It was the real first major, so like there's like a lot. There's like probably the highest level has been so far. I mean, obviously people travel from wherever, but yeah, I don't know, I was really almost sold on the game about like as far as buying it, because it just looks really fun, and like a lot of those matches were like pretty cool to watch. So like I really do want to buy it, but
yeah, it's hard to spend the money on it. It really is.
Yeah, I mean it's I don't know. It's one thing about like supporting Capcom, because like it's not a complete game, right? It's just
Not at all, man. When they're already telling you on the DLC before that shit's out, dude, it's hard to justify putting money towards it. That's how I feel about it, at least.
And I'm not like a Marvel player. Like obviously, like since the old days, like I don't really don't care that much. So it's not like an instant buy for me just because it's Marvel. So it's not like I'm, you know, and yeah, like it's not a complete game, you know. And I hate that like companies do that. You know, they're selling you like. Especially Capcom, they'll rush out a crappy game and then they'll keep adding onto it like shit that should have been on it when it should have been released on already, right?
Yep.
So I really don't like that. So I don't know what's gonna happen. Maybe there's gonna be some unofficial ways I'll obtain it, but
it's pretty scary that this game is out and it's like at the lowest, like at different countries also. Like I think I've seen a couple articles online, like in Asia and in like other countries. Like the sales aren't doing that too good, man.
They
like,
are so bad. It's not that they're not doing well. They are like really, really bad.
Yeah, we'll probably talk about that later too, Vince.
Yeah, we can go there.
Or we'll go ahead.
Yeah. But I don't know. I like as a fighting game, it looks fun, but as a video game,
damn.
It, you know, I don't know. You know what I mean?
As a fighting game, this is a full price game, dude. It's like, look at it, dude.
Like, I mean, I don't know. I used to buy FIFA games every year, and then it was like, I'm just playing the same shit every year. But this game's not even that, you know. It's just like,
yeah, it's worse than that. It's worse than Madden.
I don't know. Worse than
Madden had an arcade mode, you know.
But I don't know. We'll see what happens. Like, I think it looks cool as a fighting game. But like, people have all this crazy tech. My favorite match was Richard Wynn versus F Champ. Obviously, that was obviously the best match, the best two players at that tournament, by far. I think it's funny that F Champ like had all this time to play and then he ended up winning. I think
what a mess that shit was, right?
That's another thing. Capcom announced this like tournament series like the day before or day of SCR, and then they still allow these people that have been playing the game for however long to like enter. And I was like, you know,
yeah, it's pretty. It's like some pretty amateur shit, dude.
I guess it doesn't. Well, I don't want to say it doesn't matter, but it still does matter because even though Champ's like automatic qualifier because he's a past Evo champion, but like he beat a lot of people, you know, like those people that he beat.
Do you really think that Richard Nagu should not have won that tournament?
No, yeah.
Think of a person that was better than him at that tournament besides Champ, because I really cannot. And he did not get the stone. So that tells you something.
that he got robbed there too. But what's new? And so like
got sponsorship out of it.
No, yeah, good shit.
But it does suck that
he probably would have got that by winning first place anyways. But I mean, it made him look better playing these like high level matches, I guess. Yeah, but I bet you he'd trade that shit for that stone, dude, for the free money, dude. Yep.
Yeah. And so like, I don't know how they, because like in Josis they banned the testers, right, for their official whatever.
That was that's a big joke, but they actually do. So Chris G cannot enter any tournament that has a pot bonus for the first year of the tournament. So take that for what you will.
I mean, I don't know. It's just kind of messed up that Capcom would have that series and then it's fucking free for all. Like anyone can enter. Like I don't know
what the rules were going to be before the event either. Like nobody knew it was 2 out of 3.
2 out of 3, 3 out of 5, and they're like blah blah blah, and then people are getting like double perfected in like 10 seconds, and I don't know. I think it's funny.
I think it's kind of funny, but it's also like pretty fucked up. If I was
I don't think it's funny. I think it's fucked up. Yeah, but okay, it's kind of funny, but it's funny in the sense that Capcom would let this happen, but it's not funny in the sense that people are like getting screwed.
Are getting fucked over for this.
Yeah.
Our jokes, you know.
But I was a pretty sick top 8, honestly. I don't know how. Hopefully hopefully people learn some shit. I want to like new characters. I already have so much tech in my head that I want to test, but I can't release it because I don't have the game, right? Well, yeah, Tekken was sick. Guilty Gear was pretty sick, honestly. Like, Toki got fucked up, right? And I think all of us, we were all pretty, like, obviously we were all pretty surprised, right?
Yeah,
we had him winning Guilty Gear, like, for free. Mainly because he's beaten like everybody that's there. There's nobody like
All I had to say is that if he would have
yeah
beat Julian or Beautiful Dude that set, he would have won the tournament. But somehow he just melted, and it was the losers bracket that beat him. But if he would have beat him, he had the lead every single round, and I was so sad, dude. I really feel like if he would have beat Beautiful Dude, he would have ran over Dead Spike, whatever that kid's name is, and he would have just taken that tournament.
yeah he would have either taken it or obviously like gotten second place. Like I didn't get to watch the Julian the Beautiful Dude I didn't Beautiful Dude Toki match because I think I was
we
like
were fucking around it.
Yeah, but from what I heard, it was like 2-0, but it was like a close 2-0. Like it was.
It
Yeah,
was.
he really
he
did,
wasn't.
like,
He wasn't the
just get
lead.
fucked up.
He just got dead hand man, like a dead hand man. Where that
That
movie
man's
is.
yeah.
Yeah, every time you just get hit by a random drill, get knocked down, it was like pretty much lights out from there. It happens, you know.
And so I don't know. That sucks. Like Toki got fucked up. Then he lost to Beastly Bubs, aka
Yeah, your boy Beastly Bubs. You know, he had a pretty good run, so
No, he had
He
a
was
great
kind of
second.
bittersweet, you know.
Yeah, like obviously, like after Togi's out, we were all cheering for Alex
For
'cause
D-Lane.
that's our boy, right?
And
And so, honestly, that grand finals was pretty sick. Like up until the reset, like the way he resetted, the bracket, I was pretty sick. And then he got 3-0 right after the reset, but
yeah, but I mean, that first set was really good, so.
yeah, I mean, I don't know what to say. Like, it sucks Toki didn't win. I don't.
It was cool to see the homie BB do well, though. You know,
Yeah, that's
can't have it all.
That's another thing. Yeah, but
Like the
I don't
sole
know, I don't-
surviving FGC of Temecula are those two now.
Yep.
yeah, Beastly Bubs and D-Lane,
Delay.
which both of them made top 8, by the way. So that's pretty good shit.
It's
on
pretty
those
cool.
guys. And like I'm
And they
pretty
had to
sure
play
they
each
only
other too.
they only play. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they only play each other online. Like their only practice is like online and like against each other. So just to get that far, like
It's pretty cool.
pretty impressive, honestly. Yeah, I mean, Beautiful Dude pop up. It's like whatever. Like, I don't know. I don't think it's whatever. Like, he was happy he won. I can't really fault him for that. Like, even though like, obviously like most of the anime competitions like at CEO Otaku whatever, like it's whatever. It's not like I don't know. I'm biased.
Hey,
'cause,
a win's a win. If I won a tournament that had like 60 plus people in there, I'd be happy too, man.
Yeah, me too.
I mean,
And especially he beat Toki. Like he hasn't beat Toki in the last couple of tournaments, man. So it's just like,
Yep.
you
Yeah.
you.
I mean,
like it's you know what? It sucks because it's like a curse that Toki has, right? He would body like everyone at Curly Mustache at Wednesday Night Fights, and then when it counted at Evo, he lost to like the guy he always beat. You know what I mean? Like he lost to King Blue River, right? Like it fucking sucks, dude. Or like he beat him at Curly Mustache, he beat him at like the Wednesday Night Fights, all that when that Firebrand tech was out, and then when it counted, like he just got blown up at Evo, and it sucks, man. Like, and like it wins, like I know, I wanted Toki to win. That's why I woke up, man. Like I was the one that was like, you know what, I'm gonna go I'm gonna go watch this shit now because I want to support him. Cause he was always winning, and then it sucks, dude. But it's just like that shit happens, man. It's a fighting game. You never know what's gonna happen, and I really thought he was gonna take it because he's been doing so well at the last Wednesday Night Fights. I mean, it's just. It sucks, but I mean, it's life, man.
It's fighting games, man.
It's fighting
happened,
games.
dude. I mean, I went 0-2.
See
Think about that.
you at Anime Ascension, man.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. That got announced, right?
Yeah,
So,
I'm
that
actually-
should be
so
pretty
see you
sick.
there.
I'm pretty excited
Pretty sure
for that.
we're all gonna go.
I'm down. I'm
We'll try
gonna
to
start
go.
playing again.
Dude, man, I try to, like, I want to play Guilty Gear again, but it's like, it's so hard because all the stuff I learned, I have to relearn it because the motions, it's tough. I was playing a little bit today in training mode, and like, fuck, it's hard. I don't know, but yeah, Beautiful Dude won Guilty Gear. Alex at second, good shit. Street Fighter top 8 was like whatever. I think once Jesse and Hobby were out.
Yeah, once like the West Coast boys were out, it was like,
Yeah.
well, here's every other fucking tournament we've ever been to, you know?
Yeah. There's like 2 Cammies, a fucking Rashid, fucking baby retard characters. All the characters I hate. Birdie. But I don't know, it's whatever. I had fun like hanging out with all you guys talking shit. Like there was the guy that popped off on.
Yeah, coward.
I think that was one of the funniest moments.
Oh yeah, almost forgot about that. But I mean, you know how we always talk shit about the games and all that stuff, and like, oh my god, it's like V-trigger comebacks, all that shit. Like,
Yeah.
I had to sit next to these two pop monsters, like the whole top 8 for Street Fighter, dude. And I realized that they're the people that these fucking games are being catered to. Because every time...
Wait, was it the coward people or was it the couple?
No. It was the couple. And every time, like, Balrog would get crouching medium kick twice into V-trigger, they would go crazy. Every time someone would V-trigger into a comeback, they loved that shit. They were going fucking absolutely nuts, dude. When we as players see that shit as well, here we fucking go again. Here's some dumbass shit. They were, like, really enjoying it and shit. And they were, like, yelling the whole time during Marvel. And I was like, you know what, dude? Like, this is who Capcom wants to market to, you know? That's like, it sucks that it's not to us anymore. We're not like the prime audience for these games, but I mean, I guess there's an audience for some of these people, so I guess that's something. I wanted to add that before I forgot that again. I wanted to talk about that the first time, but
yeah.
Yeah, I sat next to real life pop monsters, and I understand now who Capcom wants their money from. So
what if
there
they
they
were
are.
actually like pros and you just didn't know?
This guy bought a pad. This guy bought a pad to play on, dude. No, he's not a pro, dude. He's just some asshole. They were cool though, but I mean,
Hey, man, that's
Jesus
not
Christ.
fair. He was having a fun time, dude.
Yeah, he
man.
was. Yeah, real life pop monsters, dude. Like that is Street Fighter 5. This is who they're trying to sell to. This guy probably bought all the Chun-Li DLC, you know. So good
God.
shit, you know.
I did that.
Yeah. But yeah,
Exactly. Point
so like for the people that weren't at yeah. So for the people that weren't at the venue for top 8, there was this. It was who's it? JB was playing what?
Smug.
Smug.
Your boy Smug.
And he made this comeback, ended up chipping out Smug, and behind us, some guy just started yelling. It was like, "Fucking coward!" And he like started yelling all this shit. And he's like, "Oh, fucking hate when people win by that way." And I was like, everyone's just like looking at him like, "Oh
They were just
shit."
laughing at this guy, like, what the hell's wrong with this dude? Like, these are the
And
people that play your games nowadays, man. Like, that is your audience.
Yeah. So like we were just like making fun of him the rest of the time because it's like the second time someone's like popped off on someone and called him a coward. Like, cut a promo. I don't know if you guys knew about our Star Wars fucking
The Force Awakens promo, dude.
The Force Awakens promo, but yeah. Yeah, the Haitani tweets P real.
Yeah, it's real.
And so yeah, we were just hanging out there taking pictures of Haitani. He was like talking to us, you know, like always. But yeah, I don't know, it's fun. I don't know. Sucks we got fucked up, but that's just how it goes.
That's the tournament scene, you know.
But yeah, all in all, I think it was a pretty fun tournament. Fantasy Strike was there. I think it's funny.
Oh man, dude, that shit was really funny, dude. I'm probably
Like-
gonna buy that tonight, dude. That shit was making me laugh, dude.
Dude, yeah. Okay, yeah, we'll talk about that. But they had like these computers there, and I don't know what they were there for, cause they're there for like to play casuals in Street Fighter 5, but like Street Fighter 5 on PC, it's not just like you can't just plug and play, you know, like
Yeah, that's
your
the fucked
stick
up
in there.
part.
And so like I was trying to play there with like Richard and them, and then we plugged in our sticks and it didn't work, so then we just walked away. So I don't know, like I never even saw anyone playing on theirs.
Yeah, PC mustard race.
But yeah, that whole thing was there. Good shit, Alexis. I don't know. The ST. I went to the ST area for a little bit, and I was watching Rico play a Good Shit Guy.
Oh, and Tomo, dude. It was cool that Tomo and Afro Legends were there. That ST tournament was actually pretty sick. I forgot about that too.
Did you watch that at all? Because I went to get food after.
It was badass. We were on the side talking to the homie Juggernaut for like 12 hours, and we were watching the ST tournament on the side too.
Nice.
It's pretty sick, dude.
Yeah, I don't know. I wish I would have got to see that. Dude, Tanya, like, I don't know. She was like trying to hype me up, and she was talking to some old. I think it was it Galleon? I don't know. Was Galleon there? Is that a person?
Are you making some up right now, dude?
No, who's the guy? He's like this white dude. He has glasses. God,
Cody, me?
Cody? Cody Denton?
is his name Galleon?
Brody Benton?
From I don't know, but when I went to Galleon used to run Seasons B. Yeah, was it him? I don't know. Yeah, Pinball knows who I'm talking about. But when I went to watch a Good Shit Guy and freaking Rico play, I was just sitting there chilling, and I was talking to Tanya for a little bit, and she was talking. She talked to some white guy about me. She was like, yeah, this is the future of San Diego ST, and I'm like,
Damn, that's badass.
I was like, okay. And then that made me feel bad because I haven't played ST at all, and then, I don't know.
Well, maybe you should
Yeah,
play SD again, dude.
I
See
know,
you on
that's why
Fight
I'm
Night,
like,
brother.
yeah. But
See you at the Will versus the World Part 2, dude. This Saturday, TTS. Sign up now.
yeah, but I don't know. Good shit to those guys for running ST. I think it's pretty badass. ST's always sick. Really? Okay, Alexis. Really? You wanna? Alexis is like. Anyways. Okay. Do I? Sorry.
Yeah, what's Will versus the World Part 2, dude?
All I'm saying is I'm the best. You can see me in any game, any genre.
See me in Fight of Gods, dude.
Oh, Fight of Gods, dude. Everyone
That
was
game's
talking
sick.
shit to me about Fight of Gods, but that game ended up being like the sickest game ever. And it's just funny. Like it's just funny, but it's badass. It sold more than Marvel Infinite.
It did, dude.
It did, like on Steam,
And it's banned in 2 countries, too, dude.
and it's banned in 2 countries, so they lost that whole market. But yeah, I don't know. I had a pretty good time when it was all said and done. I had a pretty good time. I didn't spend that much money, right? Right, JC? Totally paid everyone. I think I still owe Jason money, but I had a good time. I got to watch Gladiator a little bit. I watched Superbad with Jesse. We bought Sambuca, which is pea trash. Definitely was a mistake, and
Hey, don't fuck up against Sambuca again.
yeah, all in all, it's a good tournament experience. Hats off to Level Up. I think the esports music they were playing was like kind of funny, but way obnoxious. But
Yeah, definitely not necessary. Hey, at least there wasn't in-house commentary, you know? Like, at least they did one thing right.
they were kind of fucking up because they would have it between the matches or whatever, and then they would like take a little bit to turn it off between when the matches got started, but it wasn't that big of a deal.
Yeah, no, it wasn't.
But yeah, I don't know. I think it was a good tournament. Honest, like all around. I had a good time. Yeah, I can't really think of anything else.
All right,
I'm
Yeah,
gay.
sick tournament.
it's good. I had fun. I really wanted to participate in it, but I didn't because I didn't want to take the gamble of signing up like $80 for Tekken and Street Fighter and getting a Friday pool and not being willing to play. Even if I think I had the money to do that, I probably wouldn't do it because that's a lot of money. And yeah, so we drive up there. We stop by Taco Bell, which is always badass. We get there. Usually the thing I like doing is like I like to rank the trip on the first person I see from the FGC at the hotel, and then it was the first guy to walk in. Like Vince points him out.
Man, dude.
It was like Alex Myers. I have the biggest smile on my face because for some
Yeah,
reason
Alex
that
Myers.
guy cracks me up, dude. And
Just look at him, of course.
I like that guy. And then like that, we get out of a room, and then we play like we're figuring everything out. We see the venue. Richard and all of them, they're arguing about like where to get food. So we're like, fuck this. Let's just check the venue out. We go up to, for some reason, like the venue was at the convention center, but it was like on the 3rd floor. So I don't know like how that convention center is like modeled or anything. But we had to go over to the 3rd floor. It wasn't that bad, but it's just like, why is something on the 2nd floor? Is something going on in here? I understand like the 1st floor is the main show floor, but it was pretty funny. But it was a really nice room. It was really great. It was laid out really well. I had a great time. Yeah, I played Vice City because like for some reason I thought I was only missing 1 unique stump jump, but apparently I was missing 4. So I was trying to get it. I get 1, and then like I just say fuck this and just fuck around. Watch Kingpin. I think I fell asleep pretty early because I was living off an hour of sleep the other day.
Yeah, we were both in like pretty.
Oh, you know what? We were playing Tekken, man. Like me, Vince, and J Flo were playing Tekken, and then it was getting to the point where I was like falling asleep and playing, but I was like still having a fun time because I really do enjoy that game. And I was like sleeping, like it was pretty badass. But yeah, like the 3 guys that didn't sign up for the tournament were like playing we played for like 3 or 4 hours. It was like pretty crazy, dude.
Yeah, play me when I'm not tired.
Get ready for our pools,
And then the next day we wake up, we're all cheering people on. Oh, it was actually pretty funny because like Richard, Sean, who else was it? Will. I think they're all in the room. That was a really good time. It's pretty funny.
A really flattering picture of Will that we took, dude. You get the candy, dude.
he falls asleep in the candy.
Yeah,
but yeah, that happened. But yeah, the next day we wake up pretty early to go check it out. You know what, with me, I don't know about you guys, but I really do enjoy watching all the fighting games. Like, I really enjoyed how there was the setups for the stream station are really cool, because if you sit in the middle, or if you even stand in the middle,
you can watch all the matches.
You can watch really all three matches. So I was watching Street Fighter, I was watching Injustice, anime. I was watching Pokken. Yep. I was watching all the I was just walking around having a good time. Excuse me. Walking around, having a good time, talking to people I haven't seen in a while, talking to all the LA Tekken heads, all the Street Fighter heads, just all the people I haven't seen in a really long time. So it was good talking to. It's sad that we saw Richard get blown up by Lud, but I'm not taking anything away from that match. Lud played really good. I enjoyed him blowing Richard up and punishing his or just dealing with the EXW reverse, because all I see on Twitter is just people bitching and moaning about the EXW reverse, and lucky enough, Lud uses Chun, and her walk speed can go right under that shit and just blow him up. He played really well. I mean, I did want Richard to do well, but it seems like I'm not a pro player or anything, but it seems like he wasn't all there. He didn't seem like he was like playing 100%, but he made it out of losers.
Definitely not. Yeah. He
made it out of losers, and he lost to Nick Tonello. The fucked up thing was, like I said, I'm not taking anything away from anyone. All these players. It's Street Fighter 5. And anyone can be a fucking superstar. You know what I mean? But in the end, if you see the top 8 results and all that shit, it wasn't him. He didn't beat Nick Tonello. What? It wasn't him. Oh, you're talking about Richard. Okay. Yeah. But anyone. If you look at the top 8 results,
it was Ryan LV, dude. We're talking about two different people.
But anyway, it's just I forgot. I lost my train of thought. It was even funny when all the SoCal heads were saying, "Oh, who did Richard lose to?" And I say, "Oh, Nick Tonella," and they kind of had the what the hell face. You know what I mean? But like I said, I'm not taking anything away. Pool play until like top 8 is like a mess. But once you get to top 8, it's usually the same people. Like Vince said, it was like 6 of the same people that you knew that was gonna be in it, and 2 like wild cards, and the wild cards were Jesse and Javi. But the fuck, in our case, our top 8 picks were kind of pretty terrible, because I would have never thought about any of these people. Some of the people that we picked were even at the tournament. You know what I mean? So whatever. Yeah, Snake Eyes. You picked Snake Eyes. He wasn't there.
Hey, okay, no, he was in the bracket.
Yeah, well, no,
I think last minute he went to TGS. So yeah. Whatever.
Yeah, but besides that, I had fun. Tekken was fucking badass, and Justice was badass. Just everything was so cool. I mean, seeing all the players that like you talk to on Twitch and on Twitter in real life was pretty ridiculous. Fucking that kawaii face girl, Jesus Christ. Just everyone, just like seeing everyone. It's I love Majors so much, especially SCR, since it's like in the backyard.
Yeah, thank God it was better than last year this time. I really have no complaints about it this year. It was awesome.
Besides that, like I was just watching everyone play. Like I don't know, I was watching Richard Nguyen play all his Marvel matches, because like he was like a homie since like the Street Fighter 4 days, and I was like
top 32. Man.
I was like cheering him on, and he was like hugging me and shit.
The #1 MKX player. Dude.
It was like pretty badass, and I was like really happy when he made top 8, and it just sucked that him and Clock had to play. Clock was the one that sent him to losers, and like he pretty much beat him, and then like going back to what you said about how like Filipino champ, like what Kenny said, he should have won because he had the game for months, and it's really sad that if he wasn't in that tournament,
who knows what could have happened?
Who knows what could have happened? I mean, it could have been any man's game, but in reality, I really think Richard Nguyen was robbed. I mean, you had like that was winners finals, by the way. That winners finals was so weird. I'm not like I can talk as much shit as I want. I'm not taking anything away from these players. It's a new game. Fucking B Mills got top 34. That's fucking badass, dude. Like
he outplays Chris G, dude.
This game is so new that we don't know what's gonna happen. This is just the beginning. Everyone kept on fucking asking me. New Blood Kevin, like there's a lot of San Diego players there, but they weren't. New Blood Kevin was there. Fruit Punch was there. Forrest. That's about it. You know what I mean? Like I can't really say all. Where the fuck was all San Diego? I don't know. But anyway,
If they showed up for the other games, that's all I can say.
We don't know what's gonna happen in this game because there are new characters coming out. Everyone's finding new tech every day. Who knows what the Winter Soldier is gonna do? Who knows what Black Panther's gonna do? Who knows what any of these characters are gonna do? Monster Hunter.
Maybe one of these characters has a weird glitch. Like
Monster Hunter has full armor from one move, basically. You know what I mean? Who knows what's gonna fucking happen? Who knows if people are already complaining about the game? Who knows what's gonna get nerfed? Who knows what's gonna get fucking silent nerfed? These stones are so ridiculous. It's fucking insane. These stones are crazy.
I think it's funny. Never mind. I thought you were talking about the tournament.
No.
Stones.
Well, no, endgame stones. And these tournament stones, I think this tournament is the coolest tournament I've ever heard of.
I think
it's like
I honestly feel like the first stone is probably the shitty stone because I can only imagine what all the other stones are gonna be like. But I mean, it's crazy.
This is if the chance to seal tournament was like a real
What's
tournament.
a real thing? Yeah.
That's why that shit's so funny, dude. Every time I hear about some shit, it just makes me laugh. I can't wait for this tournament.
This is like all of my ideas and like Giorgio and everyone else's ideas at TTF. If it was a real, if like we pulled the trigger, this is what this tournament is. This is the tournament. This is the chance to seal. This is like the little big kahuna. This is just like all in one. You know what I mean? Like it's the sorting hat. It's everything. You know what I mean? It's like it's everything in one. It's like what the fuck, man.
It's the big kahuna.
It's the big kahuna. Yeah, yeah, exactly. The soul stone is gonna be like, oh, you're gonna lose, but you get tagging another pro player. You know what I mean? To take your spot. You know what I mean? It's like, like Jay was saying that the what's the stone with the blue box? The time stone? No, not the time stone.
Space.
The space stone. Like maybe like the player has to they can't be coached. I don't know. Who knows what's gonna happen? The power stone. Their handicap's gonna be all the way down and like their handicap. I don't know. It's gonna be fucking.
Yeah, you
crazy.
get to punch the other guy in the face, dude.
Yeah. But Marvel is the fucked up thing is that I have the game, and I have no motivation to play it right now. I want to play it, but there's nothing really telling me to put it in my PS4 and play. And I think I'm just gonna wait until I'm gonna wait a couple more weeks until I see what's the hotness, because I don't want to try to find all this tech that's garbage and then some other guy's gonna play it. So I'll wait. I want to play it, but I just don't have any motivation to play it right now. Tong, you said earlier, why is San Diego so quiet? I have no idea where the San Diego people are in this game.
Shout outs the Marvel thing we've been asking that every time, dude.
Shout outs to Chet Bushido Brown was the only person there I know for Marvel. Chet and New Blood Kevin. I can't think of it. Forest Fruit Punch. I don't know where I know SCR is busy. Maybe people were scared, right? Like
where was Tong at? Boom.
No, what I'm saying is maybe people were not comfortable. Maybe people were. It's just what, it's not fair for these people to be in the tournament. Why would I want to pay this much money to get blown up by people that already have the game? People question them. People ask that question while there was still a fucking 100+ man bracket because those people don't give a fuck. Some people are bitches. Some people don't give a fuck. But I don't know where they are. It's quiet. Everyone posts in that fucking room. Maybe there's a Marvel room, a Marvel SD thread. I don't know where all those people are. Maybe tomorrow at TTF we'll figure out. Maybe they'll come. Maybe they won't come. Day one, day one tournaments are stupid. But the thing is, this game's been out for 3 weeks. I mean,
by now.
Well, how many weeks should it take to have a tournament? Like a month? Would you say a month? Like how many days, weeks?
I mean, wasn't it technically released the week of SCR?
Yeah.
Isn't that a little ridiculous?
Yeah.
Even though people had it.
It's ridiculous. No, yeah, it's ridiculous. But there was no pop bonus. But I mean, it's ridiculous. So we'll see what happens tomorrow though. But I don't know. It's just crazy. It's an interesting subject, and fighting games. You always think the dirty of the scene and all that shit. But it is a new fighting game, so you know what? Maybe there won't be people tomorrow at TTF playing the game. Who knows? Who knows what's gonna happen tomorrow at TTF? But let's just see if we at least get casual stations going on. Then that's cool. But it's so silent in that room right now. People might be hiding tech. Who knows? But Marvel Infinite will be there. But Marvel Infinite was really fun at SCR. Tekken was badass. Always enjoy Rickster doing good. just the whole scene is
yeah, Tekken was awesome, man. That was a really good tournament.
Everyone,
there were so many good players.
all the LA SoCal. I don't know what happened to that the Canadian guy that got top 8 because he got DQ'd.
Oh yeah, he apparently had to leave or some shit. Like I don't know what the fucking story is with that shit, but he could not participate anymore. He had to go.
That fucking sucks because he beat a lot of good people too to get in that spot.
Yeah, that guy was like super good. That was like a damn shame. I don't know what the real lore behind that is, but I know that he just couldn't like play the last game.
I really enjoyed watching Street Fighter. Despite the fact that everyone says, I enjoyed watching Guilty Gear. Top 8 was really fun. I watched the first game, which was Guilty Gear. I woke up early to cheer Tokion, and we all know the results of that. I stayed and watched. I didn't stay and watch. I watched some of it. I watched pretty much everything. Besides paying for the $25 sandwich and all that shit. But
damn.
I had a lot of fun. I have nothing. There were things to do there. If you were a player, there were like booths or just all there was stuff to do there. There was card games, there were other games to play, there was just casual, the bring your own consoles, all that shit. Everything was there, man. And it was just a fun time with a lot of good people. When your friends are there, it's ridiculous how fun this event was. And even if you guys weren't there, I'd probably still have fun. But you guys being there just made it like ridiculous. Like that's crazy. I'm still super bummed out that Hobby couldn't make it, but
yeah, that's the only real downside. We watched Austin Powers for him though,
yeah,
so
but
what else can we do?
We did do that.
I would say it was like a 10 out of 10 in my books because I'm not one to fucking. There's always people finding there should be a 24-hour venue, there should be this.
That'd be nice.
It'll be nice, but there's a lot of.
It's not necessary.
That's not necessary.
Let's be honest.
Let's be honest. It would be sick. It would be badass. But technically, there could be 24-hour venues, right? People can leave their rooms and shit open, but who knows? I think there's not much to talk about. We can go over real quick before we get into. We can talk about CEO Otaku a quick bit. Sonic Fox won Marvel. And that's all I know. Didn't some Japanese Slayer win Guilty Gear?
Yeah, Taka, the #1 Slayer of all time.
Oh, that's badass.
Won Guilty Gear.
And who won Blaze Blue?
No idea.
I did.
Okay.
Yeah, Will did.
Well, anyway, that tournament looked like it was really cool. It looked like a pretty cool tournament.
It's good to see tournaments like that exist. I like the fact that that tournament exists is pretty cool. Whether or not I watch it or do anything else, I don't really give a fuck. But just the fact of the matter that a whole anime tournament exists is a great thing for the scene.
My favorite thing about it is when they show the commentator, they're like on a couch and it looks like they're in a room.
The wife they have the shit, dude. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. That's my personal
cool.
favorite thing about it. I think it's pretty funny. But Galileo. Oh, dude, Galileo won.
Oh yeah, Galileo.
He was there.
It was a really crazy grand finals. Yeah.
Yeah,
that's what it was.
Dora. Oh man, they had
Dora and
such a
Galileo
sick
were in grand finals. That's what it was.
They had dude, Dora, all I'm saying is watch it if you're interested if you care. I don't know. They had a really sick set. I'm just saying something crazy happened and something happened.
Watch it. If you care about anime at all, you should probably watch that grand finals.
I don't want to spoil it, but yeah, it was badass. Yeah, I tried to watch that tournament while I was at the CR venue, and then my phone died. But I watched most of Guilty Gear, I think.
Totally wasn't watching No Mercy.
Yeah, that too. But yeah.
No, but a lot of the fun things at the tournament weren't even fighting game related. It was a lot of the fun things were watching No Mercy, me stealing the esports chair and drinking beer and watching tournaments. Sitting on the stage with Gamma and Vince and just watching Street Fighter matches.
Red Bulls and shit, dude.
And then all the cool people from Level Up not giving a fuck. But then the one guy that cares for his job was if you're not staff, you can't be on here. And it's whatever, man. And people just grabbing Red Bulls for me and shit. And Jesse introducing his girlfriend to me and saying oh, this guy right here, he's the mafia or something. I was dude, come on, man. That shit was pretty funny. But yeah, it was a fun tournament, and I can't wait for the next major or mini major in San Diego so I can play and go hang out. San Diego State. See you there.
See you at San Diego State, dude.
But I think we're pretty much done. Will, this is why you're the heart and soul of the podcast because you go in depth, and Vince, you just add that extra fire, and me, I just listen to you guys and fuck around with the cameras and just do pictures. So we'll get into All right. Oh, I'm sorry. So before we go into our SCR edition of Hot or Nots and bitch callings or callouts, where to play in San Diego? Not a lot of places to play in San Diego. There are a couple cool things happening.
See you Friday.
But I mean, yeah, basically, see you fucking Friday. I mean, there's the Microsoft store. There's that weird Saquon casino Tekken esports tournament, San Marcos, and all that shit. I mean, it's all on the page. They're all there. But if you want to play, TTF is tomorrow. Tomorrow is the Tekken 7 Rambats number 3. We're going to try to have a Marvel tournament. We're going to have a Street Fighter tournament. Bring setups. Setups are always appreciated. In the end, just come, play casuals, have fun. There's going to be a tournament. All this crazy shit. It's open invite. I'm getting a lot of people asking, is it public? How do I get invited? It's a public event. Just come through. I don't know. Just play. Come out or don't. You show up, you don't. We're trying to get more setups. But it's going to happen, and that's tomorrow. And then TTS, Tank Top Saturdays, is pretty much TTF on a Saturday. Every last Saturday of the month is I open doors for everyone to come. We usually don't have tournaments. We just play casuals and barbecue. But if we want to do a tournament, maybe we'll do like a low roller. We'll do a $3 tournament. But if
That's Saturday?
Yeah, that's Saturday. But if you want to come, CUM, you can come. You can come through. You can bring your setup and bring fucking Event Horizon Dawn. You can bring You can bring your computer and you can play PUBG if you want. If you want to come hang out and like use it as a LAN center, go for it, man. You can bring your game. You can hang out, play fun, do whatever you want. We'll have fighting games. So just hang out, barbecue. I think Fizzle's gonna bring his DDR pads and all that. You know what I mean? It's just come out and fuck around. We'll have like a low roller. Who knows? But if you don't want to feel like a scumbag or a freeloader, and you can't afford to bring food but you're hungry, put $1 or $2 in the cup. If you do, you can grab a burger, you can grab a hot dog. If you want to bring food, bring food. I mean, it's whatever. See you guys Saturday.
Show up
or don't. All right. So, hot or not, call out SCR edition. Will, you go first.
Okay. Damn. I don't know. My hot or not.
Delos' girl.
My thought or not. Thought or not. Well, no. I see her all the time, so it's not like a SCR edition. I saw Midna Ash. She was looking pretty good, but
Dude, there's no way that Chet wasn't hotter, dude. Let's be real.
Chet. I don't know. Okay, I think honestly, it was that what's her name? Sabrina the bunny?
Sabrina Nicole.
Sabrina.
Oh,
yes.
Or Sabrina the bunny, because there's the Asian girl that was the Morgan cosplayer.
Oh, you mean her?
Or were you talking about Sabrina Nicole, like the former Playboy model, now cosplayer?
Yeah, the one that you were telling me about, and I looked her up, and I was on Instagram.
Yeah,
and I saw her titties.
She was in. Wait, were you in the elevator with us when she was in there?
Oh.
No, it was just us.
Oh,
dude.
Okay, all right. Yeah,
that's why the whole joke is like Chet was the hottest one in that elevator. That's why that's just funny.
But she was looking really good. I never knew anything about her, so I would have never known she was like whatever. It it would have been that one girl, but like my heart was broken, so like that girl's dead to me.
Damn.
You guys know what I'm talking about?
That was weird, man.
I still like,
cause it was the whole Nagoo thing, and then it was like the Lord Charles, and it was like you were telling me that. You're telling me that this, and then like her head was on the other guy's shoulder, and then the next day they're eating like chicken, like dinner, like what the fuck is happening, dude?
Yeah, there's a lot of unsolved mysteries there. There's a lot of unfinished business there, but I mean, to be fair, it's a lot of hearsay. We really don't know anything, but it's funny to speculate. Yeah, and I mean, we mean obviously no disrespect, but or do we? But yeah, I don't know, Sabrina. I'm still on the fence about Kawaii, cause for reasons, but she is really Amazonian, so that's pretty cool. Right, Hobby? But yeah, I don't know. I think that's my thought or not. What do you guys think? Thought or not? Hot?
Yeah, P not thought, dude.
P thought-ish and pretty hottish.
Nah, okay. Definitely not thought, dude.
My call out, does that have to be a SCR call out?
Nah.
Because
it would have been good, but I mean,
I don't know. Nothing really I don't want to call out myself for like sucking.
Yeah, if nothing happened, then if you have something else in your mind, amigo, let the world know, man.
I don't know. No one really like. Nothing really happened. I think it was all funny. Good times. Fuck. I don't know. Nothing really happened at SCR. Nothing.
Wait, was that Minion and Kramer at SCR at the same time?
Yes, they were.
Yes.
That's correct.
That minion didn't enter though.
Yeah, I know,
Yes.
but I saw Kramer's name in here, and I was like, wait, I don't think I've seen. I probably saw both of them, but just didn't know like which one was. Oh, that's funny. Okay, I'm sorry. We'll continue.
Yeah. No. I want to say like a side note. Brian F is a pretty funny guy. Or like, there was like a funny thing that happened. I think I told Vince about this. I was by the casual stations on Saturday or Sunday, and I was just watching people play. No, I was playing Chris CCH again, my run back, cause yeah, I was playing Chris CCH, and I heard like some guy talking to Poke Chop or whatever, and I guess him and Brian F are from the same region, or like they kind of know each other or whatever. And when I got done playing, that guy was saying something about a money match, and then Poke Chop was like, "Oh, money match who?" And then the guy was like, "Oh, money match this guy," and he's talking to Brian F. And then Brian F's like, "Oh, you want a money match again? You want to run back?" Blah blah blah. I was like, "Oh shit." And Poke Chop was like kind of laughing. He was like, "Yeah, we can." And Brian F was like, "Yeah, we can just pretend it's offline. Like I'll go to or online. I'll just go to the other side of the room. We could just play." And I was like, "God damn it."
Yeah, that's pretty funny, dude.
Yeah, but I don't know. Brian F's a pretty funny guy. I mean, Sean F.
Yeah, Sean F.
Who? Fucking CJ Truth, right?
That guy sucks, dude. That guy's garbage, dude.
The Ninja Turtles, dude.
Where's my phone?
They're all Ninja Turtles, dude.
Yeah, I don't know. That was a fun tournament, honestly. I don't really have any call-outs. Like, I don't even care that CJ Truth was behind us the whole time. That's my boy. Is it? I don't know. Okay, like, I talked about the air yesterday with Vince and them.
Yep.
And I guess I'm the bad guy. So I think my call out's myself, because so the whole thing at work is like, we have the air machine, right? And usually we just give it to people for free, right? You know, like whatever, people, it's just fucking air, right? And the California law is that it's free. Like the technical law is that it's free as long as you make a fuel purchase, right? So that's like the actual law. But this whole time I've been working there, like 6 months, I just been getting out for free, like no questions asked. Like,
so you're being the hero that San Diego needs, dude.
Yeah, right. I think yeah. And then and like I never thought anything about it. I was like, whatever, it's just fucking air. And then I get to work yesterday, and my manager's still there, and one of my coworkers is there, and someone comes in and asks for the air. And my manager's like, "Oh, it takes quarters," and the person's like, "What?" He's like, "Yeah, like," and he's just like, "Oh, it takes quarters," and the guy's like, "Oh, I thought it was free." My manager says, "It's never been free." I was like, "Oh shit!" So I'm like, whoa, what's happening? And I'm like asking him about it, and he says that like the maintenance guy or something was like complaining that there was no money in the machine because we just been giving it out for free. And I'm like, okay, I don't know. Like, it wasn't like a big deal to me, but he just told me I can't give out the air for free anymore. So unless they make a fuel purchase. So I'm like, all right, whatever. So this whole time, people are like coming in asking for the air, and I'm like, it's not the action I did. It's just the way I said it, because I didn't realize I was being kind of like a douchebag about it until I was telling Gerald and Vince about it. And because whenever people would ask, I'd be like, "Oh, it takes quarters," right? And people were like getting mad at me, like legit mad. I got flicked off. People were like, "Oh, I thought it was free." All this shit. I'm like, "It was never free." And so like my call out's myself, because just for being kind of like I don't know, kind of douchey to my customers, I guess, even though I didn't really mean to be, and I don't really think about what I was saying about the free air, and so like, I don't know. Now I think I'm just gonna give out the air for free anyways, just to like stick it to the man, you know. I'm gonna be the free air guy.
Yeah, good for you, dude.
Yeah, fire with free air, got him in.
Yeah, the FAG. Anyways, that's it. That's like the closest thing I could have to a call out is myself. But I don't know. Everything's good. Oh, okay, yeah.
What?
Nothing.
All right, Vince, your turn. Oh, I'm sorry,
okay.
what?
What's up?
You were gonna say something?
No. I'll save it for next week.
All right. Well, remember. Okay, Vince.
All right, we'll start off with Ebony Goddess of the Week. It's Misty Stone, a legitimate film actress. So you can check her out on IMDb if you'd like. I'll put the picture in there for you. The thought or not is, every time we go to any kind of SoCal event where NRS games are there, it's always the same one, dude. The MKX Amazon is the thought or not. Sorry, I don't have a picture for you guys. And
who's that?
She's the big, gigantic, tall white girl that's not Kawaii Face Miles.
Kawaii?
No, it's another girl. She's the one with the braids. I'll point it out to you next time because she's going to be there 100%. So she's the thought or not because she's the one.
Okay.
Yeah. And reverse bitch calling to SCR as an event for fixing all the problems of last year and just generally being a fun place to be this year. And you got it, Cody. It's all you. Oh, Cody, you can handle the magician guy.
Right. Dude. Okay, so there was a guy at SCR. I don't know his name, but there's like 3 of them. They're like brothers, and they all have the same stupid ass haircut. But he like won his match on Injustice, and he was like kind of weird. And he was like, "Do you guys want to like?" So first of all, he like does this weird like movement when he gets out the chair after he wins. Then he gets his like jacket. And he does like this thing where he like kind of like spins it over and puts it on. And then before that, he's like, "Do you guys want to see something cool?" And no one says anything. I was like, "No." And he's like, "Okay." And he just like walks off the stage. The whole joke was like, what was that thing? Like, was he gonna like take a gun out and shoot everyone, or was he gonna do like where birds gonna fly off his jacket?
Yeah, he was gonna do magic trick. He was doing like a pigeon appear out of thin air, dude. But now we'll never get to see that.
It's either that or I saved the whole venue from getting shot up by this like Injustice kid. But
you would have done us a favor, man.
Yeah, but
Or what if he actually did something cool, like the black?
He's gonna fly, dude. The pigeons, dude.
But yeah, that thing was gonna happen.
He's gonna kiss Champ, dude.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and okay. So before we get into that too, so let's get into the top 8 predictions. By the way, what we had. So Will was actually the winner. So when I say our top 8, first place was Yukadon, second was NL, third was JB, fourth was Mena, tied for 5th was Verloren and Smug, then tied for 7th was Javi Rock and Commander Jesse. So Will was actually, he had the most with only 3 though. But that's still more than me and Vince. I got 2 and Vince got 1. So Will got Mena, JB, and Yukadon. And his other ones were your other picks were Haitani, Momochi, Snake Eyes, Richard, and Strider. So Strider, you were pretty close to Strider.
Oh yeah, you were pretty close.
So Vince had, I don't think you got. You got Verloren. You're the only one that picked Verloren. So Vince, you had Verloren. You picked Punk, F-Champ. F-Champ dropped out of Street Fighter to focus on Marvel, by the way, Bert. Momochi, Strider, Kaba, Jaewong, and Richard. And I got 2. With the 2 I picked JB and Mena. But my other picks were Punk, Chris T, Richard, Momochi, Haitani, and Chris G and T, yeah. But I didn't even see Chris G play a game, dude.
Oh, so. Chris Nagoo fucked him up, dude.
Yeah. Then he was too tired to do anything else. So.
Yeah, dude. Drinking the OJ the 3rd day.
Yeah, so whenever I go back up there to the Lord and Savior Wednesday night, Vincent, Will, your meal is on me. You cannot cash that in at Korean Barbecue, but at Money Pit or Riggs. But yeah. So
thank you.
But yeah. All so right. Anyway, so to get my hot or not, man. So I kind of have a bait, like hot or not. So if I was to ask Will, do you know who my hot or not is? Who would he say?
Wait, me?
Yeah, I guess I wasn't talking to you about. Okay, so I didn't know that was like Silos's girlfriend because I swear that like she looks different. But this girl was like drunk the whole venue, and I was like, yeah, I'm in love with this girl. But that wasn't my heart or not. There was like a redhead girl there. I have no idea who the hell she was with or whatever. But she was P cute, looking P like. I'm trying to think of like what she looked like how to explain her.
Hey, do you have a picture?
I don't, because it was just like.
Where was she at?
She was just wandering the venue. I can't tell you. I'm
Like
trying
a
to.
drifter?
She was like, she was like the girl, like an older version of the girl from It, and then like I don't know. It's kind of hard to explain. She was just there. It was something about her, cause the Rashid guy's girlfriend wasn't there. But yeah, it was. And then there's like the kawaii face, the Amazonian was like. I was like, man, this girl was like out of control. When she was sitting by, like the height comparison to her and Yan Flip sitting down
Was out of control.
was
dude.
out of control. All right, and
Dude,
then
sitting on his lap, dude.
but the inception to the hot or not was in reality is Chet. Chet's my hot or not. I was in the same Chet. If you hear this, you are my hot or not. I was in the same elevator as Midna Ash,
Fuck.
Sabrina Nicole, and Chet, and those are they're really pretty. Like I think they're pretty silly, even though there might be the anime betrayal of Vince, but they're really pretty people. But man, Chet was just mad, just like he had the TTF shirt on, he was just smiling, he had the hair, the beard. Out of that elevator ride, Chet was the hottest in the elevator. Chet, you are my hot or not for SCR, and my bitch calling is I don't have a bitch calling. Maybe maybe the coward guy, maybe.
What? That was funny. That's like
funny.
the hero.
The guy that kicked us off, like the dude. Remember the guy just playing Nier Automata on like.
Oh, dude, that guy was so sick, dude. The sound guy.
There was a guy. I was like wondering, what is this guy doing? Like, is he like watching the stream? He was just playing video games behind like the station. I don't know. I don't think I have a bitch calling. If anything, I'll call myself a bitch because I paid $25 for a fucking submarine sandwich. Yeah. But or me always complaining about there's nothing to do at tournaments or like play casuals, and I never play casuals or like do anything. I don't know. It's it was a real positive journey in the tournament, and I have nothing bad to say. It was fun hanging out with Rico, Phil, everyone. It's just our scene is so badass, and it's so sad that it's so small. And I think I really do think people are second thinking like the San Diego scene, as in like the joke, the on-running joke. Is it a joke? Is it not? But yeah, like that TTF is full of assholes. Like they're the scum of the earth. They're blah blah blah. Oh. They're not wrong, but I mean, it's still like we're still playing fighting games. I mean, if he can put up with all our, it's not even like mean shit. It's just bullshit and goof, and let's just joking around. But I'm glad that we have our little crew. And then like when we get together with all the SoCal guys, that's even better. Even though it's funny because a lot of us talk shit about a lot of people. I do it or everything, but in the end, I really do like a lot of SoCal guys that other players seem to like hate for some reason. I'm kind of the guy that's like, oh yeah, it's funny, but in my head, it's like I don't have anything wrong with that guy, But anyway, I enjoy it. It's fun. I had a lot of fun. I can't wait for the next event. It doesn't matter how big or small. That's what she said. But
nice.
I don't know. Is there anything else you guys want to say before we close out and I play like an hour of Street Fighter 5? I think I'm gonna hit Diamond today. I have a really good feeling I'm gonna hit Diamond. But is there anything? Is there
spoiler? Yeah.
Spoiler.
Yeah, I'm gonna say. Spoiler alert! I got my I downloaded XSplit, and it detects Street Fighter 5. So I don't know. Maybe I'm gonna play.
So you're
but I don't know how.
again.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Cause I don't know how laggy it's gonna make me. Like, does that matter? I mean, matters, right? Does it make me more laggy?
I'm pretty sure your computer is way better than mine. Well, I'm not streaming through.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, actually,
I mean the bandwidth. But
well, you better hurry up because that's just about to get capped on the 5th, dude.
Are we affected by that?
Probably not.
But yeah, I'm a Diamond Ken, so I'm pretty damn good. Just saying. Already got to Diamond. P free.
All right. Anyway, Will, Vince, thank you so much. Hope to see you guys tomorrow. Hope to see you guys Saturday. I hope you really did enjoy our recap of SCR. I really hope you guys do come out to TTF. Anything. I mean, if you ever, for some reason, if people that are not our friends are watching this and like it's just randoms, we like Javi, Jed, like all you guys that we acquired from watching the podcast. If you ever see us anywhere, feel free to come up and say hi to us. You know, Will probably won't talk. Vince will just probably be doing something dumb, and I'll probably be either drunk.
Yep.
But
You know, I'm nicer. I'm a nice guy. I just, you know.
Well, the evolution of Will from Street Fighter 4 to now is a. Come on, man. It's a big change, man.
All I'm saying is, when it comes down to it, I'm pretty shy, so I don't really like talking to people. But,
I'm no shy guy. Okay, no.
But I like people that are cool. You want to talk to me? See you on the stream.
Okay, well, I am gonna stop it there. And again, Phil, thank you for the subscription. I appreciate it. All the money goes to nothing. I'm just joking. I don't know. I don't know what I was gonna go do, but again, thank you for all the support, all the follows, all that fun stuff. I really do appreciate it. And you didn't get to play your little alert, and I like my alert a lot, so I'll play it when we close out. So, and again, Vince, Will, thank you so much. You are pretty much now the podcast while I just sit here and fuck around and just add my 2 cents. I'm really happy to have you guys here. Everyone in the chat, I'm glad you all put up our bullshit, even though you pretty much put up with our bullshits every day, Fridays, Saturdays, everywhere. All the new viewers, all that shit, you guys are all the best. You're the reason why the scene is alive. You know, motivational speech, 80s, you know, rock music, Rocky quote, I don't know. It's all you. You guys are all badass. This podcast was probably been better for some because Vince's face wasn't on it.
Yep.
But yeah. So we're gonna cut it. I'm still gonna stream. I'm gonna play a little Street Fighter. I mean, you can leave because I suck at it. But yeah, I'm gonna stream Street Fighter for like an hour. But besides that, thank you. You guys are the best. I'm gonna mute these guys, and now I'm gonna play Phil. Your little thank you again, and yeah, peace out, guys. Look at that.